Was there any other couple of key things that you did at the beginning, or that we did in that first, say, 16, 18 months to help you get off to such a good start?
Well, yeah, in the beginning, so the first full year, 2007, which led into the second full year, which is 2008, it was when the whole mortgage meltdown happened, and all Lehman Brothers and all that jazz. So getting into the business when I did seemed very like a great idea. There was a lot of opportunity, and then quickly a lot of that went away. So it became difficult, apparently, to make it happen. So for me, I did hit a wall where I was really frustrated, and I thought I should have been experiencing more positive results than I was at that point. And I remember having a real almost career-defining conversation with you in your office, where I was frustrated and I was considering getting out of the business and considering getting a part-time job at UPS, you know, to go just get some steady income. And there's been a couple of points like that. Another point when I got distracted, where I've been kind of frustrated, but then your encouragement was just to grab that stack of leads that I had, hit the phones as consistently as I possibly could, and that eventually that hard work would pay off. And so for the next 3 months, I remember just diligently between 4 and 6 o'clock every night just hitting the phones. And sometimes I wouldn't talk to anyone, and some nights I'd have 3 or 4 great conversations. And then and all of a sudden something gave, and then I kind of got it, you know. And then I had a couple of good sales, and I kind of got some confidence. And then once I had some confidence, then I was able to share that with potential customers, and then I think that kind of came across to people as he knows what he's doing, you know, a little bit. He's got some sales under his belt and some confidence.
Came across on the phone.
On the phone, yeah, and then in person too.
So did you feel like, I mean, to me, one of the attributes that you've never lacked is confidence. But, and even when you got going in that first year, I remember I felt like you were pretty confident. Coming in, do you feel like confidence level went up, and then you kind of doubted a little bit?
Yeah, because I think I had come from a sales background where just a little bit, so I had very, very minor sales skills or training, but all I did was call people previously, and so then knowing that I was just going to get on the phone, I knew I was extremely confident on the phone. But then when I wasn't seeing the results that I was hoping to get, that's when my confidence dropped. But I think it was like I was heading up this mountain, and I was almost at the top, and I got tired, and I thought, gosh, when is this gonna, when am I gonna start seeing some fruit? And then your push and encouragement just was, hey, you're almost there. Keep doing what you're doing for the next couple of months, and I'm pretty confident that things are gonna come together for you, and they did. And so then after that, then my next full year, I think I had 21 transactions, and 14 of those came from those phone calls that I made.
That's awesome.
Which is a pretty good. And then two more from that came from referrals from those people that I met. So the fruit was really, the fruit of the labor came the second year, I would say, most of that.
So what, again, going back to that first year though, I remember, well, you reminded me, I was trying to remember, did we do those weekly meetings ever since the beginning? And
yeah, you know what? I mean, I guess I'm assuming, and I shouldn't assume anything here, I was coming into the office every day. You know, I had no second option.
You didn't stay at home at work, you came into the office.
I came into the office every day. My wife Kirsten, so we had 2 boys at the time. She didn't work outside the home. We only had one income source. It was directly dependent on me. We met, I think, Mondays at 9 to go over our sales numbers and just kind of talk about what we were doing, what we had accomplished the week before, what we hoped to accomplish the next week. And but there never was any other option for me in my mind. I mean, every once in a while I doubt it, but then I just come in and just keep doing the right work. And I always believed that, you know, positive work, doing the right thing will lead to positive results, whether it's even in the exact same thing that you're focusing on or not.
So let's let's fast forward to today. In 2012, right now it is middle of September. And what do you have closed and pending right now?
So closed and pending today is 35.
35, so you should probably end up what, roughly?
I'll probably end up around 40.
40 transactions.
40 or something like that.
What is that going to mean to you in gross income?
So it's about it'll be between 8.5 and 9 million in production.
Okay, and now you have an assistant. You just brought on Sarah a couple of months ago. So you're kind of in transition, getting systems set up and everything like that.
Yeah.
What does your so I get it. I understand that your day is a little thrown off because of that. There's some setup going on right now. But what is a day in the life of well, actually, sorry. Let me ask this question first. You got 40 transactions. Where are those coming from now?
At this point, most of those are coming just from different networking groups that I'm part of, and just my sphere, people that I've grown, gotten to know.
Yeah, a lot of sphere.
Here in the past 6 years, I've done a little bit of expired. I've called expired. It's very minor work there, but that has led to some business. So networking, most of my sphere, and referrals. Past customers selling their houses, and repeat business.
It's pretty much all networking type stuff, and referral, sphere.
Yeah.
BNI, I know you're a big part of that.
BNI has been a great source of business for me.
And so it's grown through relationships, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what does a day in the life of Tony Tucci look like? Like, how do you go and get your business if you're gonna kick it up a notch or whatever?
Yeah. So I mean, I usually work between 8 and 5:30 to 6.
Okay.
Monday
so how
Friday.
many hours a week on average, or how many hours?
So it's about, like, on any given day, Wednesdays are long days. I start at 7:30. I end probably around 6.
Yeah.
I probably work between 8 and 10 hours a day, 4 times a week maybe.
Okay.
And then another day I might work less than that.
Right.
And as far as weekends, I try not to work weekends much at all, but I know that it's inevitable.
Yeah.
And I know that people need to meet on weekends, so I probably work about 15 to 20 weekends a year.
Okay.
And that's usually like an open house, maybe. I did 5 open houses this year. And, showing people houses who can only see stuff on the weekends. But otherwise, I get into the office, I check my email, and follow up, with whatever needs to get done. I try to meet with at least 2 people from my world, either sphere or business network, a week, to have lunch with them to see how they're doing, stay in front of them.
2 one-on-one.
2 one-on-one.
That's critical too, that it's a one-on-one, face-to-face.
Yep. So coffee, lunch, happy hour, beer, something like that.
Yeah.
Where I pick the people that I know already and like and trust, and maybe they've sent me business in the past, and I take them out to lunch to thank them, or maybe I've never done business with them, but I want to. So the other thing is, I'm not extremely organized at all.
Okay.
I'm getting organized.
That's Sarah.
Sarah's helped me with that. Yeah. I've never had a website.
Okay.
I'm not on Facebook. I'm not real high tech at all.
Yeah.
It frustrates me. I don't have great systems or organization. Like I said, a fair amount of it is just flying by the seat of my pants, which I'd like to get a rein in on. I think that's a weakness. I think I could increase business if I got to go. If I got control of that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I just got my database organized for the first time.
Yeah.
And it's been 6 years.
Yeah, it was a big day here at Realty Executive Super Spransy with Tony on his database organized.
Yeah. So
sweet. All right. So, well, hey, I really appreciate that glimpse and you taking the time to do the interview.
Anytime. It's been fun.
Maybe we'll do another one of these in a couple of years and see what happens.
Yeah, sounds good.
See if Sarah
help me get organized. Yeah. I'm sure she will.
She already is. Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Well, thanks again, Tony.
Yeah, no problem.
See ya.